Hi everyone. I said this on my last live, but I got a new deck. It's called the Healing Mantra deck. So I'm going to use that in the lives too. Thank you. Okay, so we'll get started. So this live is free Reiki. Reiki is a form of energy healing. I do Usui Reiki, and Usui Reiki originated in Japan. Reiki is not a replacement for medical treatment, so Reiki works in conjunction with medical treatment. So what that means is you still do everything a doctor would recommend or a therapist would recommend, but you can use Reiki along the way to help with that. Meaning, do you have anxiety? Can Reiki help reduce your anxiety? Do you have pain? Can Reiki help reduce the pain? So that's how you use Reiki, like in conjunction with other treatment. Okay, so let's get started. So I always start with this deck, the Daily Crystal Inspiration deck. There's a message in here that says, when you open your heart and trust yourself, the universe will always guide you in the right direction. So let's see what card we get for the collective energy. Fluorite, find peace within. Fluorite, find peace within. I have a rainbow fluorite here. So that's where we'll get started with Reiki. Just some peaceful, relaxing Reiki. And also, find peace within is, how can you right now take some time to connect with your body and be grounded and to not think so much about what's going on in your life or think about the next steps. Take a second and just relax and take in the Reiki to find some peace and relaxation. I'm going to try not to drop a crystal. The last two lives I've dropped crystals. It's the Mercury retrograde energy. You see my sunflowers? I picked those. I went apple and pumpkin picking, and they had sunflowers that you can pick. They were $2.50 each, so I was like, for $5, this is nice to have some, fresh sunflowers. I like that. That was fun. I'm trying to do things like that, like grounding stuff. Be outside more, enjoy nature. Okay, so that was some Reiki for finding peace within, because we got the rainbow fluorite card, and so relaxation and peaceful Reiki. Oh, so I wanted to do some Reiki for manifesting, because yesterday was the new moon, and new moons are good for manifesting. So we still have some of that energy, you know, for the next day or so. So take a second and think about, what are you manifesting in your life? I like to manifest on a very practical level, so I don't try to manifest the lottery. I try to manifest things that are more practical, like, can I have a bill that's forgiven? Can insurance cover something? You know, if you have like something like medical insurance or car insurance or whatever, you know, are you already in a job that it's possible to get a promotion? Can you manifest a promotion where you currently are? Are you in the middle of applying for multiple jobs and you're waiting to hear back from one of them? You know, did you put an offer in a house or an apartment and you're waiting to hear back? So things that are attainable that you're trying to manifest. If it's something that is as simple as you just don't have money to pay your rent next month, right? How can you manifest some type of situation that can help you? Can you go on the payment plan, right? Manifest the payment plan. Can you, you know, someone in your family or something has money to give you, right? That's how I kind of think of it, is how can we manifest things that help us on a daily basis? Because it's great to think big, but we need to slowly get there at our manifestation journey. So take a second and think about, what are you manifesting that you want in your life right now? Okay, next I'm going to start with the body. I know this is a part that people really like. So if you have any pain anywhere in your body, or maybe you're recovering from something, recovering from a surgery, recovering from, you know, an injury, I'm going to send Reiki to all the parts of the body to help heal. I'm going to use this deck here, the healing mantra, to see, you know, what is the message we need right now for our healing. Okay, so hearing inner guidance, and we got My intuition flows whenever I am still. My intuition flows whenever I am still. So think about that. You know, when we talk about intuition, it can be used in so many different ways. If we're talking about healing, right? If we sit maybe in a meditation or stillness, we can get the message maybe of what we should be doing next on our healing journey. How I use this is maybe with doctors. You know, I'm looking for a specialist for some type of condition I have. Can I just sit in stillness and find the doctor that I need, and to find the doctor that has an appointment available, that takes my health insurance, that can help me and, you know, help heal whatever this is. So think about this in a different way. When we talk about my intuition flows wherever I am still, it doesn't have to be so spiritual. It can be a very practical thing, right? Therapists, doctors, people like that are brought into our life to help us heal as well. It's not just on a spiritual level, right? So what needs to come into your life right now? And what do you need to use your intuition with when you're trying to heal? So we'll get started on the lower half of the body. So from your hips down. So if you have any pain in your hips, legs, feet, toes, anything in the lower part of your body. Okay, next we're going to go to the back. So if you have any pain in your back, this is going to be helpful. Okay, next I'm going to work on the sacral area. So the area by your uterus, you know, your bladder. So if you have any pain in those areas, are you recovering from something in that area? Do you have like menstruation pain, endometriosis pain, fibroids, stuff like that? So I'm going to work in that area next. Working on the stomach, so if you have any stomach pain or stomach issues. Next, moving up to the solar plexus. So this area over here, so that can store like a lot of emotions and trauma. So some people feel this intensely. So if that's you and you feel emotional, this is normal to feel emotional there. And it's good to get out those feelings, crying, because we don't want to have stored emotions in our body. That can lead to, you know, just discomfort, to not be getting our emotions out. And also, I always say this in this area, because the solar plexus is a sensitive area. I'm not going into anybody's chakras and opening things up. This is non-invasive. This is just sending healing energy to these areas. This is a different crystal. Orange calcite and peach selenite. They look the same. Okay, moving up to the heart. So the heart area, I like to just send like a loving blanket of energy for comfort. Oh, you know what? At the end of this, I do want to send some for protection from, because I know there's a hurricane coming to Florida. So I do want to send some Reiki protection for that. Okay, working on the shoulders and the arms and hands and wrists. Working on neck pain. And now the throat. Oh, doing the ears now. So if you have ear pain, jaw pain, teeth or gum pain. Working on congestion next. So if you have nose congestion, sinus congestion. working on the third eye. So this can be if you have a headache here or congestion, this will be helpful, but also this can be for your intuition. And it's interesting, right? Because the card we got was my intuition flows whenever I am still. So we'll work a little bit on intuition here. And intuition, right? For what? To get the people in your life that if you're healing can help you heal, right? Is it someone who does Reiki? Is it a therapist? Is it a doctor? Is it the right medication? Is it, you're trying to figure out what medication works, right? But having the intuition to, find the people on your journey that's going to help you find all those things, right? I'll tell you a good story about this is, I have a lot of teeth problems. I've had a lot of work done and I had chronic pain, especially in my mouth. And I was going to a dentist for years that was just charging me a lot of money and was like ruining my teeth. Like doing crowns, but weren't sealing them correctly. And then I was redoing crowns. I ended up losing a tooth, having to put a bridge in. All this stuff because I went to the dentist I didn't know. Like was good or bad, right? Like I just was going by reviews. So one day the dental hygienist in her office told me, your crowns don't look good. And I was like, oh, what? Because I was spending $2,000 on each one between a crown and root canals. And she's like, your crowns don't look good. And I'm like, what? And she's like, yeah, they're not sealing them properly. And I was like, really? Like, how would I have known, right? So after that, I stopped going to that dentist, and I went to an endodontist who did my root canal, and I asked her, do you have another dentist that can help me, with these crowns and all this stuff, this bridge and all these things I need to do, And she said, yeah, I have this person. And that dentist helped me so much. He allowed me to do payment plans for this bridge I had to put in. I was crying in his office and he was like helping me. And so that's what I mean with intuition with medical stuff, right? Can you find the best medical provider that's going to help you for the condition you're working with, that you need to work on, Okay, and the crown, let's do the crown. So if you have a migraine or headache, this will be helpful. Okay, I want to send a little bit of protection energy. This will be helpful. I know if anybody lives in Florida or any area that they're expecting a hurricane, I'm going to send some protection for that. And also, you can just as general protection if you're not someone who's dealing with that. Okay, I'm gonna pick the card now. So if anybody wants to do a private session to work, more one-on-one with something they're going through, you can go to my profile, and in the link, there will be a button that says book a private session. It's $55 US for 1 hour on Zoom. If you'd like to be certified in Reiki 1 and 2, Usui Reiki 1 and 2, email me, theselfcarelibrarian@gmail.com. I give you information about it. And you can follow me on Instagram or YouTube, The Self-Care Librarian. Okay, so the card we got for the new collective energy after Reiki is Black Tourmaline, Protect Your Energy. And I just finished with protection, so that's nice. So protect your energy. Okay, I'm gonna put the comments on, so if you have any questions about Reiki or crystals. If you forget my email address but you want to know about Reiki 1 and 2 certification, the link in my profile has my email address too. You're welcome. Oh, okay, you're welcome for the Florida protection. Thanks, Maya, about my outfit. Oh, for the heart, Amazonite I used. Amazonite Preonite, and green opal. Does Reiki help with motivation? It can, yeah, it can. But like I can make a video about motivation, but sometimes like in a private session, you need to figure out why you're unmotivated and fix that. But generally, yeah, it can be used for motivation. Acid reflux. I like moss agate. Moss agate. You can try that. All of my certification is done on Zoom. It's not in person. So if you want to learn virtually, I teach you on Zoom. I don't do any in-person sessions, so my training and my private sessions are all on Zoom. Okay. Yeah, I'm praying for everybody who is, you know, maybe affected by the hurricane. I hope this Reiki helps protect you and your belongings and keep you safe. I go live 2 times a week, usually Monday and Friday night, and sometimes I'll do a weekend, so 2 to 3 times a week, but generally Monday and Fridays. Endometriosis pain. I like to go in that area because I know a lot of people have endometriosis issues. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, crystals that help with opening communication. Honestly, I like, blue kyanite. Blue kyanite is really good for the throat chakra. So that would be, to open that up, that would be good. Generally speaking, a lot of blue stones are for that area. Even Amazonite can help. So you want to look for things that are good for the throat chakra. So the ones I used for the stomach was orange calcite and peach selenite. For the stomach, for the solar plexus. And then for the lower stomach, where, you know, the endometriosis pain and menstrual cramps, that is carnelian. So we have carnelian, orange calcite, and peach selenite. The yellow crystal, this one, this is honey calcite. What do I do for self-care when my energy's low? I nap. I nap all the time, as much as I can. If I have a free moment, I'm napping. I am lucky, right, because I don't have children to take care of, so I can nap. I only have Karma, my dog, but I nap a lot. Oh, you're welcome. I love those orangish peach crystals, the peach selenite and orange calcite. Orange calcite is really good for solar plexus healing. Lambie Pie says can't walk. Okay, so let me send you a little bit of Reiki for, let's see, for maybe just some pain management. Let's see, a little bit of pain management Reiki. Orange calcite is definitely good for healing emotional stuff. So if you have, when I bought this orange calcite, I saw it on TikTok and I was like, you know what? This is exactly what I need. They were talking about use it for your solar plexus to heal. So I was like, I'm gonna go get some. So I went to get this orange calcite, and that same night I had a crazy dream. Like about my family. It was crazy, this dream. It was like really, really intense. I woke up screaming. I know that sounds horrible, but I finally was able to confront some stuff that maybe consciously I didn't know. But subconsciously I was able to work through in my dream. And then when I woke up, I wrote my dream down, I journaled it, and I reflected on it. Why am I thinking this? Why is this coming up? So that's my experience with orange calcite. Do I put crystals under my pillow? No, I put them in my room, but you gotta be careful with the crystals in your room. So I generally like angelite, selenite, clear quartz, or blue kyanite. You don't want to put something super strong in your bedroom. Like, you don't want to put like a moldavite or malachite in your bedroom. Even like a black crystal, like a black obsidian, could be a little too much. It depends how vivid you are. Besides that dream, I generally don't have vivid dreams. I have a friend that has very vivid dreams, and depending on what crystals in that bedroom can enhance that dream. So I would say, you know, be cautious of what crystals you're putting in the area you sleep. Thank you, Sarah. I collect crystals. I've been collecting them since like 2013-ish, 14. I started. I collected crystals for years. I would say I was just collecting them because they were pretty, and I would like them for certain things. But lately, you know, I got more into knowing like the knowledge behind the crystals. But I'm just a collector. There's definitely people on this app who are like experts on crystals. Thanks everyone for joining. I'll stay on another minute. If anybody would like information about being certified by me, you can email me theselfcarelibrarian@gmail.com. If you want a private session, you can link it in the link in my profile. Is amethyst good for sleep? Yeah, it's good for sleep. It's good for anxiety. It's good for addiction. Amethyst is such a good crystal for so many things. It's easy to find. It's a good price. Amethyst is one of the best crystals if you're starting off on crystal collection. Is it bad for someone to touch your crystal as far as energy? I just cleanse them. You can cleanse them with rosemary. I cleanse them with Reiki. You can cleanse them, you know, underneath the moon. You can cleanse them with selenite. Selenite is a self-cleansing crystal, so you can, you know, clean them with that. I don't put my crystals in water. People do. There are a lot of crystals that can't be put in water. Selenite is not something you can put in water. So like, I don't put my crystals in water. I know a lot of people do, like they clean them that way. I don't do that. So can someone touch your crystal? Sure, someone can touch your crystal. If you're really worried about someone touching your crystal, crystals can absorb energy, right? So if someone has a bad intention for you, that crystal will end up getting lost or getting cracked, right? So think of it that way. You can cleanse your crystals, and if you're worried that someone's trying to put negative energy, that crystal will find its way out. Starting a job search journey. Okay, so let's send a little bit for jobs. This is Desert Rose. Some people use this for, career stuff, right? That's what I use it for. It could be attracting money, but it can be more of a work attracting money like that, like from a career. So we'll send good luck for your job journey. Desert Rose, I don't know, when did I get that, last year? They're pretty, especially the big Desert Rose. Like, this is small, but like the big pieces are really pretty. Mitchie05077. Okay, so that was some good luck for your job search. Remember to be confident. I'll just give you that message because just a little bit of the energy felt like the heart and the solar plexus. Some heavier energy for that job search. So I don't know if there's a lack of confidence, but remember to keep your confidence level up when you're looking for a job. If you're gonna be like menstrual pain, for the person who's asking about menstrual periods, for pain, carnelian is good. Carnelian is good. If you just want general anxiety, I would say amethyst. Like, you want to relax from it, then I would use amethyst. But carnelian is going to be good for that area. Hormonal imbalance. I feel like hormones are kind of difficult with crystals. Now, Amazonite can help with thyroid. General hormonal imbalance. I'm gonna sneeze. I would say what I use for balance of the whole body, not necessarily hormones, is going to be smoky quartz. Smoky quartz. What is this here? Disgust and arguments with. Okay, arguments with family in general. Okay, let me send a little bit of Reiki for that. I was going to suggest something for your throat chakra, but that... Okay, let's send a little balance to the throat chakra. Because sometimes we can be too vocal, right? Generally, we think when it comes to the throat that we're not setting boundaries and that, we're not speaking our truth. And it's always good to speak your truth. But sometimes people can have an too much energy in the throat. Meaning they may lean towards arguing. Sending some for the throat. Okay, so I sent some for the throat to balance that communication, and also a little relaxation to the mind. Because when we have difficult conversations with family, I know I had one this weekend that was very hard for me. We have to come from a calm place. When we're triggered and when we're agitated, it's hard to have conversations, especially with family. I'm a peacemaker and make everybody happy but myself. Oh, you know what? Some self-love, right? In the heart chakra. Okay, let's start with the dog first. My dog is 12, he has arthritis, and he likes your live we watch together. Okay, so let's send some energy for the pets. I've said this before, pet Reiki is like, I don't do it often, I just not really once in a while, but it's one of my favorites because dog energy is so sweet. Okay, so sending some for the dog, since it's arthritis, pain relief. So to make the dog happy and not in pain, enjoying life. Okay, I hope that helps, at least for the pain relief. I'm a peacemaker, make everybody happy myself. Okay, let's do a little bit of self-love Reiki. So that picture in the back is Karma. That is when Karma was 3 years old. She's 5 years old. Karma's sleeping. Surprise. Karma, where are you? Come here, let me see you. She's sleeping. Okay, so let's send a little bit for self-love. Karma. She's being so quiet and good, I'm suspicious. Okay, so self-love, Reiki. Yeah, Karma's usually a lot crazier during my lives. Okay, so just sent a little bit for the heart area for self-love. My horse's shed blew down in the huge storm. Healing. Okay, let's send some healing to the horses. I started at 8, so I'm gonna be done in about a minute or so. I'll be back Friday. Sending energy to the horses. Hi Gazelle, thanks for joining. Lucy Magical Mini Horse. Aw, so cute. You're welcome, Elle. weird. Some comments were filtered to protect the community experience. I wonder who's filtered. Okay, so that was some Reiki for your horse or horses. I hope that helps. Okay, thanks everyone for joining. I'll be back Friday. I believe I'll be back Friday. I'll put it on my my profile. Thank you, Dane. I look good at my hat. Dane 5456. Okay, so I'll be back Friday with another live. And if you want a private session, you can go to my profile. Okay, thanks everyone.